What's good, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So today I wanted to talk about this lens I've been using for I think over the last 5 years or even longer than that, right? It's been on my last 2 generations of my A7 cameras, so A7 III and the A7 IV. This lens has been my go-to when it comes to any kind of video work, whether a job that I'm actually doing or if it's just something I'm shooting for fun. And I think it's just the versatility of this lens. First, let me go ahead and get some coffee in my system and then we can jump right into it. Oh, life is good. Let's get this coffee. Oh my God, that's amazing. That is amazing. Okay guys, so the lens I want to talk about today is going to be the Sony 16-35 f4. I've had this lens for over the last 5 years and I feel like it works great. Everything that I've needed to do with this lens has helped me get that job done. At least for my Sony setup, I haven't bought a lens since I moved to Denver. So let's say 3-4 years now. And I still don't really see a need to buy any other lens because I feel like with the setup I have currently, it's perfect. I really don't need to do any upgrades. And I feel like one of my heavy hitters for sure and always my go-to lens is going to be the 16-35. The reason being is I have so many focal lengths to cover just with one lens. And I think when you're shooting outside and you have your ND filter on here, which is just like sunglasses for your lens, f4 is fine. You might even go ahead and push that up to a higher number just because, you know, it's sunny outside and all that good stuff. That's something else. But I think that this lens covers all of it. The 16-35, the focal length that it has here, and you can, yes, you can manipulate in between, but 16, 20, 24, 28, and 35 is perfect for anything that you want to do video related. And also for photo. This takes some great photos. I've taken some awesome pictures of my guitars and even some portrait shots with this lens as well. Obviously, it's not gonna be like a prime lens, but it can get the job done. And I think it's just a lot of fun to know that you have a lens that, you know, has these very popular focal lengths all in one. Right now, the price that you're finding these lenses for is awesome. Like, you know, I thought of the idea of making this video because I was just like, dude, I use this lens more than any other lens I have, right, for my Sony setup. Let me see how much it goes for now. And when I checked, I think on Amazon, they're like anywhere from $600 to $800 you can find them for. For this quality of a lens, a Sony native lens, the sharpness that you can get from these photos, that's awesome. I think that's a great, is it budget? I think in 2024, yeah, I would consider that like a good price for a lens. So imagine what you can find on, you know, like Facebook Marketplace, on eBay, or, you know, you're even used on Amazon. So I think that this is a great lens to have and it's worked out great for me, you know, like on projects I've had in the past or even shooting for fun. And yes, I know now I've talked a lot about how when I go out to take photos, I'm always seeing my Fujifilm and that's 100% true. Like it's lighter and it's just fun to have the film recipes. But before I had the Fujifilm, I only had one camera and that was my Sony. And this has been in the last 2 generations of my cameras that I've owned, which is the A7 III and now the A7 IV. This lens lived on the A7 III and on the A7 IV. Currently, I'm using a Sigma 35, but that's because I wanted to show you guys this lens and talk about it. This lens has battle scars. Like, I'm not lying to you. Like, hopefully that camera can pick it up. But like, I have chunks of it missing, like paint missing. You know, like I actually dropped this lens from, I would say maybe 5 feet one time at a shoot I was doing and it bent the threads on it. So putting a step-up ring is a pain in the ass, but this lens still gets it done and it's a tank. Like I said, I've dropped it from that height and the fact that it's smiling back, nothing happened, it still works. The zoom, it's still perfect. You know, like everything works very well on this camera. So I just wanted to go ahead and make a quick video just to talk to you about the 16-35, how awesome this lens is. And it's definitely worth it to still pick up in 2024. This is an old lens, but it still works great and the photos and videos still look great when I use it. And I think that that's very important because shit is expensive right now, man, you know, and for people that are just starting out or wanted to put a kit together, or maybe they just want to get a new lens, you know, maybe before I was only using primes and then this is the only zoom lens I've ever purchased. I have no need to buy anything else. I think it covers everything I need, you know, and just to get you an understanding of what I carry as far as Sony when I use it, I have the 16-35, right? F4. I have a Sigma 35 1.4 and then I have a Sony 85. With that, I cover everything. And again, majority of the time, this one is on there unless I need something specifically done with the 35 or the 85. But you guys should definitely check out this lens. Let me know what you guys think about this lens. I'd love to hear in the comments what lens you guys are using, if you guys recommend a different lens. Again, I'm trying to see what is new and hip now and what you guys are using. But yeah, again, 16 to 35 f4. This is a Sony native lens. Check it out. And also, if you guys are into the same music as I am, have you guys heard that new Touche Amore? It is like the band is considered melodic punk hardcore. They're awesome, and they just released an album a couple of days ago, and it's called Spiral in a Straight Line, and I've been listening to that album the last couple of days, and it's a lot of fun. If you're into that, definitely check out that album. They're gonna be here in Denver in the next couple of days, and I definitely have to check them out. I've known for this band for at least 10 years, and I've never seen them live, so I think it's gonna be one of those bands I have to see. And now that they're pushing that new album, take my Fujifilm with me, get some pictures, get some pizza. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going off track here, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video about the 16 to 35. Comment, like, and subscribe. And if you guys are using this lens, let me know about it. Let me know how it's working out for you, or if you guys trade it out to something else. If you guys are using that Tamron, which is like the equivalent to the Sony lens, or if you're using that 2.8 G Master. But let me know what you guys are using. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys soon. Ciao.